y'all. Can y'all hear me? I hope you can hear me. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Sippin' and Trippin'. Can y'all hear me? Yes, yes. It is our 2 year anniversary on Sippin' and Trippin'. And we are on location at Ricky G's, 7121 Northwestern, Chicago, Illinois, Rogers Park. I hope y'all can hear me. It's a little loud, a little noisy. We did get a crowd come in here, regular celebrating. They actually just opened up this bar about a month ago. I think it was open before during COVID, prior to COVID. It was a different owner, and then they had shut down for COVID. And I guess the owner did not want to put it up, so this guy Tony took over, and then I guess my girl took over that, and is doing her damn thing, trying to bring people into the bar. So if you guys are in the area and you want to stop by, again, we were right off of Tui and Western. They got pool, as you can see, the other way. They got darts and shit. It's a nice little low key joint. I recommend it, especially if you like the kind of bars I like to go to. You feel me? You get a little wretched. It's okay. But yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. 2 years. How the hell did we make it to 2 years? But we made it to 2 years. I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But yeah, so it took me a while. I mean, look, I ain't been on the north side in a while. I mean, we've gone to like Wrigley, we've gone to that area up north, but that's like more northwest, you know. I ain't been up this north in a very long time. Which is probably a good thing because before I used to get in trouble coming up here to the north side. But no, I mean I like the fact that we did come up here. Like I said, they're newly opened under new management about a month ago, so y'all might want to come and check out this joint. They got room if you all want to have a small birthday party and stuff like that. Got a full bar. She'll hook you up. Um, but yeah, so I came up north trying to see like maybe we can get some new viewers from out this way. I think a lot of our people, we always on the south side, we always out west in the Berwyn area. So I figured we give the north side some love. Hold on, I'm always slow on some stuff. I be trying to share shit out late. Um, but yeah, if you guys are watching this, if you guys can take a moment and go ahead and share it with your people. Um, But what else? There's so many things going on. I mean, for the people that did show up, these are kind of like hurt people, so I appreciate them showing up. Um, to my people, thank y'all for everybody that called me and texted me today, wishing me and congratulations. I know y'all, if y'all not tuning in now, y'all tune in later. There was a lot of things going on, so no, I am not mad. At the end of the day, the show will go on. Whether it's me and the bartender, we still gonna have a good time. But a few people did show up. I know there's more people coming later. Um, Hold on. I'm rude. I should not be on here chewing gum and shit. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on today. Not only I know there's some people at the Cubs game that's going on right now. So in case y'all watching me, whatever, the Cubs are up 4-2. Okay, top of the eighth. So that's almost over. Um, and I know there's a lot of graduation things going on today. I know like Elk Grove High School is having their graduation tonight to this afternoon, evening, or whatever. So if you didn't have graduation, I know you guys are doing probably graduation dinners, not your graduation party. Prom is over. Graduation. So graduation kind of makes me a little sad because I know if we celebrate number 3 next year, I don't know. I might be a big old baby cry because my son, as y'all know, is a junior at the moment. So he is entering his senior year, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to handle his senior year. I'm probably going to be a big old crybaby. I was a crybaby at the last football banquet, and my son wasn't even speaking. So can you imagine this year that's happening? I'm going to be a big old crybaby this time. But yeah, we had finished prom. If y'all caught the pictures, my son looked so fly. And he got that whole no. I think we're okay. I think they can hear me. I talk loud anyway. And I got the mic here 1, 2, 3. No, I think we're good. But yeah, so we just had a whole bunch of proms. Everybody's been doing all these prom things. And that's one thing I want to touch on in regards to prom. So I know Chicago does it a little different than like other places because Chicago people, y'all some crazy motherfuckers, okay? Because y'all do all these prom send-offs. Y'all sit here and spend thousands of dollars of getting like these whole pictures and balloons on the red carpets. And look, if y'all do it, kudos to you because I'm not that kind of mama. I think in the suburbs we kind of just pick a park and take the pictures, and it just goes to show you like, don't kill your pocket trying to make that experience that special. Is all I'm saying, because I just seen a picture on social media in regards to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart took a picture of his daughter and her prom, and it was just them, just regularly, and it wasn't no. And he got money. You feel me? That's how people with money stay with money, because they didn't have no big old nothing, no balloons. I didn't see no red carpet. I didn't see none of that shit. It was just him and his bucket hat taking a picture with his daughter. Same thing with the mama. So it might just have to, like, you know what I'm saying, make you think twice in regards to like where can you really be putting that money, especially if it's like prom or your kids are graduating, and you can put that money to different things, that are actually benefit them in the long run, not just for the moment. And not feel the same way in regards to weddings. Like, I don't feel that you should be spending that type of money. And maybe this is just my opinion again, of spending that type of money on one day. Like, I always said that if in the future, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I'm not going to sit there and spend 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 on a wedding for one day. I'd rather take a destination wedding. So then not only do I get my wedding, I will also get a vacation in the meantime. That's where the bathrooms at out there, You see people come out here doing less time, you know what they're doing. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, I think just be mindful of when you spend these money. So like my son, if y'all didn't catch my son's outfit, he was so flat. But that whole outfit cost me about 200. I didn't have to rent nothing. Guess what? He wore gym shoes. I ordered the jacket on Amazon. I bought that shirt and pants at fucking Ross. I bought, the gym shoes on the internet. So like I said, that whole outfit cost me about 200, 225. And guess what? He gonna use them pants again. I don't know. He gonna use that shirt again or that jacket. I might resell that jacket. So if y'all seen it and y'all like that jacket, look on eBay or Facebook or something, because I might be putting that jacket up for sale. And y'all can use it for one of y'all only another event. What else has been? Oh my God! So before I forget, rest in peace to Miss Tina Turner. I seen that on the news this afternoon while I was working. Granted that she was 83. I don't know what she died of. Do you guys know? Tina Turner. They haven't said. They just said that she died, but they didn't say of what. Natural causes. She just old. I don't know. But I was looking at that, and I just remember watching her movie. What does love got to do with it? I think that's what was the name of the movie. And I really respected her after I watched that movie. Seeing her have to go through all that bullshit to make her career, push forward. That just made you look like she really loved what she was trying to do. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment and say that. I mean, there's just a lot of. I actually got news this morning of one of my actual clients, and she was in her 80s also, that passed away. So if that's not a reminder to go ahead and live your life, right? As you see fit, don't. Your job will always be there for the most part. Enjoy your time that you have here. I actually put out a what do you call that? A thing on Facebook about perspective, where dude was asking these other people, like, if I gave you $1 million, would you take it? And they were like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. And then they said, if I gave you $10 million, but you won't wake up tomorrow, would you take it? They were like, no, of course not. I'm not gonna take it. I want to wake up tomorrow. And he was just like, okay, so then why don't you live your life like that every single day? Right? Makes you say, huh? So again, with having all these people pass away, take advantage. Go on those vacations that you've been waiting to take on vacation. Don't wait till you're retired. Don't wait, whatever. You can actually. Oh, he was dancing. You can actually make it happen now. I'm not saying go wild out and go, blow all your money and all of that shit. Don't do that. But come and hang out with your friends. You know, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, enjoy life. Is all I gotta say. But what else? 2 years. So 2 years of doing this podcast. I kind of wanted to reflect a little bit. I've met so many awesome freaking people doing this podcast. I actually like that I am on the north side because guess what? I'm going to meet new people tonight. Hopefully they'll follow. Hopefully they'll tell their friends to follow. You know, and that's basically all that it is. I mean, we met. What was that lady's name? Miranda. That first and last November, from Chicago Fire. I've so many comedians that we've had on the show, and I know there's more to come because I just met more this past weekend, and I'm pretty sure if I get in their little DMs, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, and just I mean, just people in general. You're always meeting new people, and that's kind of like I don't have a roadmap for where it goes or even for my life. I just kind of go wherever it pushes me towards. So it's not that I follow or if I have more, I'm looking for artists. I'm looking for entrepreneurs. I'm looking for people to just tell their story because if it's not going to resonate with one, I'm pretty sure it will resonate for somebody else. I've had people come and ask me about starting up their own podcast or starting up their own whatever they want to do. And I'm just like, do it. Like, thank God for B-Side Studios and Mr. Maurice, you know what I'm saying? And also my girl Chrissy for kind of giving me that little push to do it, um, to do this. And look at here, 2 years later, they still haven't kicked me off the damn internet. But granted, it's the internet, right? But I will say, in regards to meeting different people and being in different places and situations of how you get introduced to different situations and people again, goes to show you. So actually I think I told you that's the story in regards to me starting to do this Mom Got Jokes. So your girl got picked to do Mom Got Jokes. So that is going to happen August 10th. Put that on your multiple calendars, please. So I actually auditioned. I had to send an audition. And I know I brought it up last time, but I guess I can kind of tell you because your bitch made it. I made it on the show. I actually had to send in a 1 minute video of me telling a story of whatever, something funny, right? I guess, or whatever they were looking for, and your girl made it. I got picked. I am one of the six. The good thing about it is I already feel like I am a winner. Is because the foundation or the non-for-profit that I choose is going to automatically, because I've already been chosen, is going to get $500 to their cause. So I think that's an awesome. I mean, I wish Sippin and Trippin was a non-for-profit because a bitch need the money, but you know, um, it's always a good thing. Hey, Martha, thank you. Happy 2 year anniversary, gorgeous. Here's to many, many more. Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. I hope we can celebrate three, number four, number five. Again, we don't know, and there's no innuendos. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do this anymore. I will do this as long as this is my purpose to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch starts growing and getting doing some other stuff, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, I'm excited because actually I had a meeting on Sunday, and it was at Joe's on Wheat Street. I met a comedian, Calvin, who was just giving us information of how he started, how he kind of looks at comedy, and because there's no blueprint of how to do comedy. You either just whatever. But I think it was a good start, to give you guys an idea. So I have 4 minutes. So August 10th, they're gonna do it at Joe's on Wheat Street. The tickets will be on sale, I think, sometime in July. So I will let you guys know. And it's the I don't know. They say it's gonna be roughly around maybe possibly 300 people. So I know y'all heard me say that I did my nephew's birthday party, and that was like 60 people, and that was like friends and family. I know, don't know how the hell I'm gonna get my nerves together to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm also gonna do it sober. ish. Maybe just one drink. A lot of the comedians, you know, the funny thing is that a lot of the comedians that I've run into and I've talked to have all said that they don't drink prior to them going on the stage. What? What? I'm gonna try it. And like I said, I'm gonna try maybe one drink, but that's gonna be rough. I don't know. Um, Maybe one. I don't know. I don't want to get drunk because I know. Because if y'all heard the stories about my nephew's birthday party, you already know that we was litty, and after all my nerves done went away, all the alcohol said, "Hello, bitch, remember me?" So I boo. I don't want to get like that in front of like potential people that might have some pull. It might like this face. It might like this personality. It might want to be like, "Bitch, we want you to be part of this." So it's all about opportunities and shit like that. But you never know. But I also wanted to mention, so if you guys followed my social media, you know that this morning I had a follow up on my booties. So I had a follow up mammogram actually. Nothing major, nothing was wrong, but they just, it's one thing if they say something was wrong. It's different when they just say they weren't looking symmetrical. What? What that mean? It don't look symmetrical. So of course the first thing I do is go boom 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 in front of the mirror and I'm looking like they look even to me. What you mean they're not symmetrical? So but then again, this was a new place, so they didn't know how they were supposed to look. So anyways, I went in this morning. Luckily they didn't have to put me in the squeeze device, the squeeze of death device, because they had gotten my old results from my previous mammograms, and they were the same. So they haven't changed, thank God. But yeah, but that's a scary thing. It's one thing to just hear like we want you to come back because they don't look symmetrical. What? I got crooked titties? Don't tell me that shit. What? I'm glad ain't nobody listening to me. Nobody wanted. There's a whole bunch of dudes here. They don't want to hear me about my titties. But yeah. So um, this is also I was bringing that up to make sure y'all go get checked. If you haven't gotten checked, and I know I've mentioned this before, for women, go get checked for your yoo-hoos and the boo-hoos and your tatas. And men, you too. As uncomfortable as it may be for y'all, please go get checked because prostate cancer is a motherfucker, and I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers to not. It's not comfortable. It's not an open subject for people to talk about, but I feel that people need to talk about it a little bit. And yes, save the tatas because they're universal. Isn't that what we said? They're fun. They're fun. They feed our children. They're fun for the men. I don't know how much fun they are for us. 'Cause these motherfuckers, boy, they get on my nerves. Like the other day. So I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person. It was actually Monday. So do you know how much bullshit happened at my house prior to 10 o'clock in the morning on my off day? First off, I'm not a morning person. Second off, oh, I gotta bring that story up because somebody just texted me. They wanted to hear about why I was kind of crying the other day. I wasn't crying, I was laughing, crying. So in regards to talking about tetes, right? So about a week and a half ago, I'll bring up Monday in a little bit. So about a week and a half ago, I went to go drop off my son in the morning, and I don't know about any other woman, but I don't like to sleep with a fucking bra on. I like these motherfuckers hanging and going wherever the fuck they want. They want to go back here. They want to be up here. I don't care. Go wherever. You free, baby. You free. Go. So anyway, so when I take my kids in the morning, I don't put one on. And I just put a hoodie on, or I put my little coat on, and I go like this, and I get to the car, jump in the car, drop the kids off, and then I come home and go about my business. So that day, like I was saying, that when I got up to my little one, right, when I got up to a school, there was a fire department and ambulances and police And I usually drive from the back of the building to the front of the building to the roundabout to drop them off. So while I'm driving to the back of the building, I started sweating because I started seeing all these parents in them cars that normally would drop off their children in the front. They pulling over and like pulling over to jump out to walk their kids because they had all the kids gathered up in the play yard, for the emergency, right? So I'm sitting there like I can't jump out the car. I don't even got a bra on. I'm in my pajamas. Like this is not. Oh my god. So I told my son like we're gonna have to go back home because I'm not jumping out this car to walk you over by your find your teacher. And nope, that's not gonna happen. So that's when I kind of started laughing at myself because I'm like, what happens if I drop off my children, I end up in an accident? Or what happens if something happens that I have to get out the car and I'm looking the way that I'm looking? That's why I was laughing so hard at myself because if you can't laugh at yourself, then what the fuck, right? So I'm laughing at myself like, what the fuck? So, anyways, by the time I got to the front of the school, I pulled the window down and asked the teacher, like, yo, can he just get dropped off with you? And she was like, oh, yeah, we'll take him. So, thank God they took him, or else I would have had to go home and put on a fucking bra and some actual clothes and do all of that. So, yeah, no, nothing happened seriously at his school. It was actually just, I think they said there was a funny odor coming from the mechanical room. So, that's why they cleared out the school until the fire department or whoever specialist came and said, yo, everything's good. But I was laughing because I'm like, can you imagine how embarrassing that would have been sitting there or standing there in my pajama shirts, some really short shorts, no bra, and a fucking jean jacket. That's why I was laughing so hard at myself. So, no, everything was fine. So, and this Monday that just passed, my nephew was we got some construction going on at the house, and then he was getting a lumber delivery. So of course this lumber delivery had to happen at 8:30, right when I'm dropping off my son to school. So I wasn't answering you rang my doorbell and I'm not expecting you. I'm not answering the freaking door. So guess what? My nephew's like, yo, my delivery guy is there. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be right out. So here I have to go now, go put on a bra, go put some clothes on, go outside and I say, yo, just drop the stuff on the driveway. We'll go. He's like, oh, well, can you move the second car so that I said, oh, okay. So my son goes home. I said, Mo, go move the car. I'm on my way to the school. Guess what happens? The car don't even want to start. So now I said, well, just tell the man to drop the damn lumber at the end of the driveway. I will figure it out when I get back. So now we have 14, 16, these big old 16-foot by 1 foot pieces of lumber that we have to now move to the backyard. So here, me and my son, because the motherfuckers is heavy, one by one, so 16 trips from the front of my house to the back of my house. And then on top of that, now I have to get the car started to take the car to the goddamn mechanic. And then I got the mechanic, then I needed a jump. Anyways, I dropped off the car at the mechanic. We did get a jump. I dropped it off at the mechanic. I got back home. All of that happened before fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'm in a bad mood because I'm like, it's my day off. I should not be putting on a fucking bra before 10 o'clock in the morning. So don't have me do shit in the morning, please. Unless you're really like paying me some money. I don't know about y'all. I don't like doing shit when it's my day off. Unless I choose to do it. But I will say, everything got done. And it was nice to have it all done. Until I got my fucking bill for the damn car. Now I gotta go sell some stuff so I can make that payment. But no. Oh, they take pool seriously over here. But yeah, so nothing happened. I wanted to let you guys know because somebody did text me today talking about, I need to know what happened. So that's all that happened. Y'all can't take my story seriously because I be laughing at myself way too much. And not too long ago, I should have learned my lesson a while ago because I think, man, Mo had to be in like 5th grade. Don't wake me early unless it's to get to the airport for vacation. Yeah, you know what? If we go up early to a vacation, we don't even sleep. We go straight to the airport and we go straight to the bar. We don't even sleep. Ooh, my shirt was out up, my pants are hanging out. But again, nobody's paying attention. I don't think nobody's paying attention. It's okay. Um, but yes, and vacation. So I'm trying to go. Look, I'm trying to get to another vacation in June. I know it's the end of May, but I'm really trying to go somewhere. I don't care if it's just for the weekend. Tennessee, Puerto Rico. I don't know about Florida. I need some suggestions. We need like a little getaway that we can relax, enjoy a cocktail. It doesn't necessarily need to be by a beach, but I'll take a pool. You feel me? But hopefully, this weather. I don't know what the fuck happened today, but yesterday was beautiful. I take that weather all damn day. But yeah. So don't take my. You know what? I got a lot of messages because people thought I was actually crying. I was like, no. I mean, I had tears in my eyes from me laughing at myself, but it wasn't nothing serious. So just to let y'all know, that was what the story was. It's stupid because guess what? My mama got on the phone and was just like, "What happened? Why are you crying?" I'm like, "I ain't crying. What's wrong with you, lady?" But let me tell you something. So I have a thing, and I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I went to the store earlier, and I was a little mad, so I'm gonna bring it up. And I'm not talking about nobody in general. This is just in general. So, man, I can't remember who I was with. So I'm gonna talk about SpongeBob SquarePants lady bodies. There's these ladies. They have those square booties. It's just things they happen in Jessica's head, right? So, but every time, so I look, and I'm not saying that they're ugly. I'm not saying that they're pretty. There's just these ladies, right? Everybody has seen one, if not many. Maybe you're one. Again, this is not. Don't take it personal. I'm just saying that I've noticed that these motherfucking women with these fucking booty buddies, what do they call them? SpongeBob square bodies, right? These bitches be pulling all the motherfuckers. They be sitting there at the bars getting all their drinks fucking paid. They be sitting there getting all their fucking cardinals paid. And I'm just like, but the bitch got us like I'm talking about those bitches that got the SpongeBob square booties. Like, look at her face. But I swear to God, every fucking chick that I see that just got this kind of body, little booties matter too. I'm not even saying it's little. I'm just saying it's just shaped as a square. And these motherfuckers be pulling all these dudes. And here I am thinking I'm pretty. I got a little, you know, little something back there. Now can't you get a drink? Damn. I'm just saying that's some shit that I noticed. Stupid shit that pops into my man. Who the fuck was I with that we was having this conversation? It might have been Stephanie. I think I was with Stephanie. She could vouch for me because we were sitting at this bar and we was looking at this chick, and the chick wasn't even something to look at, even in the face. Like I don't care what your body look like, but even if your face is pretty, like yo, whatever, right? But no, the bitch was even ugly, big back and no butt. And it was like the square booty, like it was just the square. But anyways, when I tell you that bitch didn't pay for not one drink at the goddamn bar, not one fucking drink. Well, as much as I was looking, and I'm nosy, so she didn't. And then I went to the store, and the same thing. This bitch done fucking pulled up in a Yukon or some bullshit, and some rims and some shit. Cause we up here in the north side, so it's a little ghetto up here. And I'm just like, no, that was a nice shot. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? What is she doing? What is she doing? I need some answers. I need to know what these ladies are doing. Let me in on the secret. Don't mind me. I be on some bullshit. But summertime Chicago. Are y'all ready? You ready? Aren't you guys going to? Isn't there? Is that happening this weekend? Tomorrow? Friday? Oh, why did I think it was 4 days? That's Lala. That's Lollapalooza. So is that in where's that happening at? Is that at Grant? I ain't going. Y'all crazy. They just do drugs and drink. No, I don't. I don't go to none of that shit. I won't go to Lalo. So my girlfriend, sister, actually asked if I would let my oldest son go to Lollapalooza for 1 day. She was like, "I'll watch them. I won't drink." I said, "Hell the fuck no! Are you taking my son to Lollapalooza? I don't even go to Lollapalooza. I don't go to none of them concerts. Yeah, I'm not. I don't go to none of them concerts because them motherfuckers is crazy. And I know how I drink, and I know how I can get messed up. And they still know I'm gonna end up in Canada somewhere, and I don't want none of that kind of business. So to the people that you know what, and I seen people even go to Vegas, like to the desert for these damn concerts. Like it has to be a lot of fun. Oh, see, part of me wants to go to them, and then the other part of me says, "Oh, Jess, you might get into too much trouble." We're not drinking Hennessy today. I'm drinking vodka because Hennessy been acting funny today lately with me, and I do not appreciate that Hennessy has been trying to put me on my ass lately because I don't know. I've been drinking Hennessy the last few times, and oh my god, it goes straight. It's even when I mix the shit, I'm like Hennessy, we not friends no more. You don't like me no more. I be acting like man. Ooh. So there was another thing I was gonna mention. Why can't I think of it? Let me look at my phone. I didn't make notes today because I was busy again. So I've been hella busy at the hair salon, which is a great thing. I thought it was gonna die down after Mother's Day, and oh my god, it has not. So that's a blessing in disguise. But because great news. Great news. My mother is coming back. Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. He has been listening to my prayers. Thank you, Jesus. My mama has finally, we have booked her a flight coming home. I wish it was next week, but it ain't. But my mama coming back because, Lord, look, when I tell you I miss that lady, look, I was spoiled. I will tell you I was spoiled because without that lady, I can't do half of the shit that I do doing. Because it's easier when I have an in-house babysitter. Just be like, oh, I can do it because my OG's home. I can do that because my OG's home. Now that she's not home, I'm like, I'm in the fucking corner crying to myself because I'm like, Mom, come back home, please. I need you, Mama. And it's not for the cooking. It's not because I gotta wash dishes now. Look at my hands are kind of like raw and shit. Like, it's not because of none of that shit. It's because like she be dealing with my little one that like, oh my god. And I love Nas. Don't get me wrong. I love that little boy. But Nas is a little me. And when I gotta argue with a little me, and in case he's watching, because sometimes he's at home watching YouTube and watching me, I'm talking about you, son. Yes, I am. Because when I tell you that boy, you know, you ever have them situations where you meet a little person and then you contemplate wanting to go to jail because you want to beat their ass. That's my child. That is my child. I be like, yo, um, he be making me contemplate every morning when we got to get ready for school. Like, how do we have the same argument every single morning about you having to get your clothes together, about you having to brush your teeth? Like, he's only 7. And I'm telling you, and every night to get his ass to go to bed, to brush your teeth again, it's 10 o'clock. Turn off your technology. Like, I'm telling you, that little boy be making me contemplate, like, I can go to jail. I think I can do jail time for like a month. You know what I'm saying? If you know, and then when he want to argue with me because we have the same, like he might look like his daddy, but We got the same personality. He got the same little quick comebacks. Ooh, and I'd be like, they say, spare the rod, spoil the child. My hand be like, be whining, woo. And then my oldest one. So because I've been doing this comedy thing, right? My oldest one been trying to crack jokes. Yeah, he think he's funny. He been having all these. I think he be like thinking about this all day, so that when he talks to me, he can have all these comebacks. Be like, ha, see, ma, you ain't the only funny one. Ha. So if y'all didn't catch my social media just the other day, was it last night or the night before? So my son has been having little stomach issues, so he hasn't been in school. He's fine. But he did lose a lot of weight because he, hasn't been feeling well. I wish I could not feel well and lose like 10 pounds in a fucking 5 day period. But no, I don't want to lose it that way. But anyways, his ass, shit. What did he? Oh, so we have this like, I don't. It's okay. Well, granted that it's Mexican. It's almost. It's called picot. Picot. It's a it's a little white powder that you're supposed to take, and it's like Alka Seltzer, maybe, I guess. It's supposed to like bubble up and like settle your stomach. So I had him. I put it on a spoon because usually my mom would just da da da, put it in your mouth. My little one, that boy is a freaking warrior. He takes it even when he ain't sick. He be like, "Ooh, I like that." So I told myself, I put it on a spoon and just take it. So I was so happy to be recording him because I wanted to record him his face expression because I knew he wasn't going to like it. So I was telling him, just put it in your mouth, kid. Just put it in your mouth. And he was like, pause, mom, pause. Because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was telling him. I was just telling him, put it in your mouth. So I think he was saving that pause for that whole situation. But I'm telling you, that little boy think he's funny. He's like, you're not the only person in this place that got jokes. Boy, if you don't get your little big headed self out of here. But I love him to death. But um he be thinking he's funny. But my son is funny though. I think my son, even though he's more quiet, I think he's like me more than he'd like to admit. Or am I crazy? And then there's also stories that sometimes I wish I wouldn't have told my child. So I told my child that I don't know, oh man, I don't know how it came out, but I told him that, back in the day when I was rolling with my girls, back when I was in the streets and stuff, a little bit, they used to call me devious. Why did I tell that child that? Because now when I get to acting a little extra, or when I handle things a certain way, he'd be like, oh, that must be devious coming out. Fuck you. Quit calling me that shit. So now I wish I wouldn't have told him that. Is that you want to come on, Esther? But I need another drink. But anyways, so I'm going to bring on Esther in a few minutes. She's actually the one that's been handling the bar. That's my homegirl that works here. She works here on Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you want to come and see her, I'm trying to do the show and be nosy at the same time. But before she comes on, I'm going to just speak on some shit real quick. So what I have looking, so for year number 3 coming, right? So I would do plan. So when we first started Sippin and Trippin, there was a lot of COVID happening, right? So we wanted to go to a lot of different bars. Does he want to? Do you want to? It don't matter. I don't know if he wants to. So I might bring on the owner of this place. This man actually owns about 5 bars in this area. Um, did you want to come on? All right, you can come on. This is Tony. Can you move the camera a little bit? There, yeah, good. So let me put a mic. So I have a loud voice, so they can hear me, but I don't know if they'll be able to hear you. Hi, Tony. I'm Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Tony.
Tony.
Tony. So I was telling them that you own about 5 bars in the area.
5 in the area, yeah.
Name them.
Yeah, we have Mullen Sports Bar and Grill,
Okay.
Mark II Lounge,
Okay.
American Ale House,
Okay.
Ricky G's, which is this one,
This is one.
and then we have Callie's Corner,
Callie's Corner.
at Tui in California, the old McKellen's.
Okay. So how did you get into the bar business?
Well, my father opened the Mark II in 1958. Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, so I started when I was 16 years old. I used to carry buckets of ice to the bar.
Yeah, that's how it always starts.
Yeah.
That's how it always starts.
Helped out with the cleaning and loading the
So
stocking
you
the
work
beer.
your way literally from the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Now you on the top.
Yes, yes.
But then you understand the grind to the.
Yeah, my dad. He used to open up at 5 in the afternoon, work till 4 in the morning, and then he would clean the place, stock the beer, and get back the next day again and start all over. Did like 7 days a week. Yeah, because it was a 4 o'clock bar, so 4 in the morning. Yeah, so.
You know what? I was a little asshole before. I now work at a sports bar.
Oh.
So now when I have to kick people out, and we close at 2. So when we have to do last call, and people still want to keep drinking, now, okay, but when you work there, you trying to kick people out and clean up and restock and go home.
They don't want to go home.
No,
They don't want to go home.
So now that I'm on the other end of it, we're like, motherfuckers, go home. Shit.
Exactly.
Now, when I'm at a bar, I'm like, what time y'all close? I'm like, okay, we got 30 minutes. We have to leave. When they say last call, we out because they got shit to do.
Now you understand.
Now I understand. Because trust you me, I tell people, look, at my bar, if they're sitting in the patio or in the back room at like an hour before we close, I'm like, last call.
Yeah. I had this.
Like, no.
I had this customer Esther who was just a handful to deal with, and then I actually ended up hiring her. Now she totally understands that she should.
It's a different beast when you're on this
how-
side of the bar.
She knows
and
the
you're
right
on
way.
that side of the bar.
And now she's handling her people the way I would handle her before. So it's worked out good.
It's different. No more house. Yeah, it's a whole different attitude.
Yeah.
So how do you like bar? I mean, apparently you like it if you got 5. I heard that this was just opened about a month ago.
Yeah, we just opened a month ago, and it's I actually have this Esther on board. She's really been helping me promote it and get it going. So I'm excited to have her. She's doing a great job.
Yeah, she's been promoting it. That's why I'm here.
Her father's a hard worker. He helps me out at my other place, Mullen Sports Bar, and so he's got a great work ethic, and she's following his footsteps.
Yeah. You have other plans for more bars, or you kind of just settling?
No,
You're done?
No,
5 is it?
Yeah, 5's enough. I had 9 at one time. Ooh. Yeah, so this is and I had 2 in Pittsburgh, so I used to have to travel all the time. I had one by Naperville. It was driving everywhere. So now everything's close by. I live close by.
You can plop.
This is perfect. Yeah.
So how did you do during COVID? Because now we're completely out of COVID, supposedly.
Yeah,
so
COVID,
how was that?
Yeah, COVID was rough. We had to close down a couple of the places, and it was that we had to restructure our restaurant for curbside pickup and delivery.
At those times you had to think outside the box.
Yeah, it was challenging. Yeah, it was challenging
to make the money.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that everything survived. Congratulations.
Yeah, we made it through, and actually, that's probably the reason I was able to open 2 more was because of COVID. Because the one place closed down due to COVID, and this one here probably was closed down because of COVID. So
they didn't want to do it no more.
So it actually presented an opportunity. So I took advantage of that.
He was ready.
Yeah.
But you know the business, you know the ins and the outs, so you know how to prepare for it to be successful.
Yeah.
And now that you got Esther.
Yeah, we have Esther.
She should be successful.
She's ready to blow this place up.
She knows too many people.
Yeah.
People with loud mouths know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them, so don't worry. It's cool. No, but thank you for having me and allowing me to do my show here. Hopefully, we'll bring more people in.
You've got a great personality, and I wish you great success
with
your
very
podcast.
Much.
So thank you.
Yeah, we're on the verge of being. You never know. I might be the next comedian coming out of Chicago.
Yeah. I actually have a comedy club too.
You do?
I have the Red.
Really? No.
Yeah. I have the Red Room Comedy Club. In fact, tonight the reason I was late is because we have open mic there tonight. I have 50 comedians doing like 3-minute lines over there trying to.
3 minutes. What am I
They got- they
having? I
got-
should go over there and practice.
So if you wanna come to the Red Room Comedy Club on a Wednesday, I'll get you on the list and you can have your chance at some stand up.
So I'm performing at Joe's on Wheat Street in August
Okay. All right.
for Mikey-O and Anna Benaval. So
Let's we have shows every Saturday at the Red Room. We have 6 comedians. Each one does about 20 minutes. It's a
Okay.
$15 cover charge. Starts at 8:00.
no, I can't. I ain't ready for 20 minutes.
We can
I'll
get
give
we
you
can
4.
get we can get you in the lineup. We can get you in the lineup.
Woo-wee. Yeah, I was thinking about doing an open mic prior to this because I just talk. I say I'm not a comedian. I just talk a lot of shit
Is the podcast every Wednesday?
every other Wednesday.
Okay, so next Wednesday, the Comedy Club.
Yeah,
Come on. You got a week to get material ready. 3 minutes. You did do 3 minutes.
Yeah, I talk too much. I don't know. That's a problem. I gotta condense
She's
my
getting
funny.
nervous now. She's getting
I
nervous.
gotta condense my funny into 3 minutes. I'd be like, by the time I say hello, there goes 3 minutes. I'd be like, ah, damn, it's over.
You can do 5 or 6. That's okay.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
See, I'm sweating already. Man, Tony, I feel like you the police right now. Got me sweating and shit. Only the popos make me sweat this bad. Lord, children. No, but that's great. And you got a comedy show?
Yeah, we got the.
Man, we gotta be friends. I
It's right next door.
I gotta learn some stuff.
It's right next to the Red 2, the Red Room Comedy Club.
No, I've heard
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
Red Room. I
Yeah.
know a few comedians that do your
Yeah.
Saturday shows
Okay.
there.
All right.
Kelvin,
Yeah.
Fat
Oh,
Guy.
yeah.
And he's one of my homeboys. He's been on my podcast
Oh, okay.
also.
Okay. Sure.
Ruben
I know
Ruben
Calvin.
Ramirez
I know
has been
Ruben.
on my
Yeah.
podcast
Oh,
also.
excellent.
Abby Sanchez. I mean, there's a lot of comedians that I know
Okay.
that I've intertwined with, in the business, and people that I've known that
Let's
I've
give-
seen it constantly, and I'm like, oh, we gotta go check it out.
This could be your big calling. I mean, honestly, give it a
I'm
shot.
telling you, I keep getting pushed in this direction,
We
but
have
I don't even know it. You
We have a
feel me?
lot of producers that are there that might like you and want to put you in bigger shows. So, I mean,
I told my mother, you see me in Hollywood, baby. As I just told my mother when I got the news, because I had to send in a 1-minute audition to get on this comedy thing. It's like a comedy fundraiser.
sure.
And she was like, I made it. I'm like, do you know how hard it was for me to condense 1 minute? Woo, there was a whole lot of repeat and delete.
Yeah.
And we're going to take that out because that didn't have nothing to do with it. But I told them, like, finally, because she always say I got a big personality and I got a big mouth. I'm like, it's doing something good to me.
The open
I
mic.
just had to find my lane.
Yeah, the open mic's a good challenge because it's all comedians in the room, pretty much.
Right.
And
I think that's way worse than having like people.
It puts a little more pressure on you because they're really worried about. You got to really have good stuff for them to laugh because they're worried about their stuff.
They're worried about their own shit.
Yeah. So
I'm telling you, see, the universe keeps putting me in certain situations. Man,
you gotta go for it. Yeah,
I don't know. I might be sick next Wednesday. No. Right. See, you never know. I'm telling you, the universe keeps pushing me in this lane.
You don't know until you try.
This is true.
Yeah.
And if y'all boo me, I'm gonna come and beat you up after.
It's gonna make you try harder. It's gonna make you try harder. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for
Appreciate it.
having me. I appreciate you coming on. Y'all check out his bars.
Yes.
They all over here. They're in walking distance. He probably could like shoot a Mullins, Mark II, Ricky G's, Kelly's Corner, and American Ale House. I'm gonna visit all 5 of them motherfuckers. Don't worry. Wings?
Fire food and Mullins. And Mullins, fire food.
I like some wings. Can I get another drink? I'm telling you. Huh? Tito's and soda. Please. Ooh, see? I didn't even know that's the man that was the man. I just like, oh, he's a reporter. Let's put him on the show. And here I am. I might sign up for a motherfucking open mic next Wednesday. Lord, children. Me. See? I tell you, people, when the universe keeps pulling you in a certain direction, listen. I'm listening. Look, y'all, I might be doing an open mic next Wednesday, okay? OMG. Who would have known? I had no clue. I'm a little. So you know what? We're gonna end the show on that shit because I'm at a loss for words a little bit at the moment, and I am never at a loss for words Woo, shit. Okay. On that note, you want to say anything, Esther? Since you're handling, Fridays and Saturdays over here, you want to jump on real quick? Hold on, we ain't ended yet. Here's Esther, the beautiful Esther. I call her Stephanie's big booty friend until I just learned her name.
Not on live, really?
Every time, so I've been calling her E. I never really learned her name until I started coming over here. But because I know Stephanie,
She's not here.
so I call Stephanie,
Right,
and I'm
where the
just
fuck is
like, your big
Shamina?
booty friend. She's like, oh, Esther. See, you're her big titty friend. I know people by their body parts. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm just playing. But she's beautiful. This is Esther.
Hi, guys.
So you
Where am I looking
handling.
at? There?
Yeah, the blue line.
Thank you.
Thank you. So you're handling Wednesdays.
Wednesdays and Friday nights from 6 o'clock to close. Last call is 1:30, so definitely come by. If you guys are here, you guys get free food. Well, not free food. Let me not say free
Hold
food.
on, don't
Because
say
someone's
that.
going to be like, we're running.
We're free food.
Free delivery with ordering food from our sister bar, Mullins, which is literally right down the street. You guys got to check out
And
all
apparently
the
they
bars.
got some fire wings. They got some
Fire
wings.
wings, fire everything. You got everything. You got your sports, you got your pool, your darts, literally everything that you can want.
You gotta come back here on a Saturday.
You have to try it out.
Yeah.
And plus, we have the patio open back here.
Yeah.
So now
We
the
got a nice
patio is
patio.
like good to go. Chill back there, have some drinks.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it's nice. Not today. It's
Not
kind of
today.
cold.
This shitty ass weather. When it's like 90 degrees, you
Fucking
can have a drink,
bipolar ass
especially
weather.
after
It was
work.
just beautiful yesterday. I was outside getting sunburnt by the fucking baseball.
And I think next week we're having 90-degree weather.
90?
90. Well, we should have had for sueños this weekend, but you know.
How y'all gonna do that? I'm
What?
scared.
Of what?
Sueño. Or like any of those kind of, like Lollapalooza, Sueños, all of that, those kind of
This
parties.
is the second year, and last year it was such a good time. Like legit, everybody was on some chill, perreando vibes. Like nobody was on no bullshit. It was legit good vibes.
I might
of
end up in
2 days.
Canada. I don't know.
Why was
Girl, last time I
Not
ended up,
Canada.
one time I ended up in Indiana. I said, what the fuck? How did I end up in Hammond? It's,
so you
I'm-
just
just sometimes it just,
naturally just
you
I'm
just
gonna-
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and then after I come out of my blackout, I'd be like, where the fuck are we at, motherfucker?
And now you're in Indiana.
Now I was in Indiana, but I had my car.
You had your car, you were in one piece, so that's all that matters.
Hey, we were okay. No, I'm just kidding. That was a long time ago. Yeah, so come check her out on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Oh man, ooh. Again, I'm still a little. I can already look at Maurice's face through the damn camera right now of what he just heard of what is happening. Lord help the children. But join me at my next Sippin and Trippin show. It will be back at the salon June 7th, which is actually the last day. I don't know. There's some people that are celebrating the last day of schools with their children. My oldest son doesn't finish till next week, and my little one actually will be finished on that same day that I'm having the podcast. So if y'all guys want to pull up at me at the hair salon, I will be doing it at the hair salon June 7th. And I also wanted to mention the next one after that will actually be right after Father's Day, which would be June 21st. I am going to theme that one my Father's Day special, where I'm actually going to be having I'm going to have my special guest that night is actually going to be the head coach of our flag football team, who I am his assistant coach. He actually wanted me to try these weird meats, venison and deer, or I don't even know if those are the same, whatever the fuck. So he wants to cook that shit. He wants me to try that shit on the show. I said, you know what? Why not? So I'm going to invite some of the other coaches. I'm going to invite their wives too, because I'm not going to just tell them that. I can, but I have more fun if the wives are there too. So I'm going to invite these people we're going to do Elk Grove Village, you feel me? Father's Day special. That's gonna happen on June. What did I say? June 21st. Yes. So again, thank y'all for tuning in to my anniversary special of Sippin' and Trippin'. I appreciate y'all sticking with me for 2 years. Hopefully, I'll see y'all for a whole nother year. But thank y'all for tuning in. Please share and like the podcast, and I'll catch you in 2 weeks. See y'all.